season that you do look back and reflect on a moment that can change things, that swings things in your way, in your favour, Daniel?
Yeah, and this young man here changed the game completely. The reflection of it, he came on with a confidence that maybe we haven't seen. We haven't seen this from a player of his age in a very, very long time. The abilities that he showed tonight on display was brilliant. He brought his teammates on the ball. He was getting into pockets, drifting past players and making things happen. And that's what you're supposed to do coming off the bench. It's easy to say it, but to go and do it is a very, very difficult thing.
This was the only surprise for me, that didn't go in the top corner.
And the thing is, right?
We've seen him do it so many times.
And the thing is, right, is to even have that thought about a 16-year-old shows the level of quality that we know he possesses.
Yeah, this is wild. This is genuinely wild. That header, then the strength, get off, touch, right foot, and then he's off.
That's the importance of doing those. You know when you go through the cones and you do the weaker foot, you do the right foot and the left foot, that's why when you train as a kid, it's important to do both feet. Yeah. Cool, I'm left-footed, I'm gonna go ahead and do my left foot through the cones. That's why when you do the cones, you go through with your right foot, you time yourself. I used to do that when I was a kid, you time yourself.
Yeah. Is that nature or nurture?
I think it's a bit of both. I think he's got abilities that he's trained on, and he can see he loves the game and he plays with a smile on his face. And I think you have to work on it. You get, abilities from above, and then it's, and now I got to work on them. Now
there's the whole family sharing in that moment.
Yeah, look, his dad there, he's so proud. There's his mum. Oh, incredible for them. What a
amazing
moment.
Amazing night.
But it is funny with all a lot of players that sort of possess that, I would say, that difference. They have that left foot, they can just drift past people and they make it look so effortless. And he possesses that. The game is naturally so easy for him. Has such great balance, size, and you can just see it there. I mean, it will be an amazing moment for all of his family, and he'll never forget it.
Yeah, but not every young star that shines brightly goes on to have an amazing career. That's just a fact, unfortunately. What is it going to have to take from Max Dawman to go on and have the career that his talent is sort of saying that he could have?
I mean, continue doing what he's doing. He seems like he's got a very supportive family who's in the box. The club are supporting him very well in terms of his development. As long as he keeps his head on his shoulders, which, as you can see, the players love him. They're keeping him on side. He's got older, more senior English players in the dressing room that will nurture him, his personality, keep him in check. And I think players like him, with the talent that he's got, deserve the respect and the understanding that it's going to take time. We know he can do these moments, and it's going to take time for him to, I suppose, get into the team. But look, we can never doubt the quality this player's got.
I think that's such a good point, Dan, and I think almost the senior players have a duty of care as well. I look back to my career when I first signed for Liverpool, and John Barnes was so influential on bringing me through. I was a 17-year-old young man that had just got into the first team. He helped me so much. I remember when Gerrard come through, I felt that I had to almost do what John had done for me and tried to help him, and not that he needed a lot because he was such a great player. But I look at him and I look at, OK, where's your senior players, your role models? I think Declan Rice. It was good for Declan Rice. Mark Noble. Mark Noble took Declan Rice under his wing. Yep. People like Odegaard. Although they're a threat, which they inevitably are going to be, and Bukayo Saka, he'll be looking over his shoulder going, wow, this young man's going to be incredible. It's part of the football hierarchy. Do the right thing. Help him. Make sure he keeps his feet on the ground. Don't get too excited, because everyone now, his life has just changed tonight. It was always going to change, but tonight is the night where everything's going to be different. He walks into restaurants, he's going to get the best table.
It's not allowed in yet, really, surely.
Everything is going to be... People are going to just make such a fuss of that young man because they want to be part of him. Who are your mates? Who are the people you've got to make sure that, I don't need those people in my life. All these things, his mum and dad are lovely people. They're going to have have to take control on that.
Keep the circle small.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that job's just got harder as well, though, hasn't it?
Absolutely. But the club do really well in nurturing young players, but they've got to make sure they get it right. And he's going to need a lot of support, but I've got no doubt he'll have it. And first of all, a great moment for everybody.
And, of course,